Hey guys, CharmedBox here and welcome back to my channel, and today is the second part of the swatch videos that I was going to do of the, obviously yesterday's video was the conspiracy palette and today is the turn of the mini controversy. So I've kind of decided to do something a little bit different with this video. I decided to do a look on camera as well as show you the swatches, because obviously this is a smaller palette, so I can kind of fit more into the video by it being smaller. So I thought I'd throw a look in as well, whereas the first video that you saw yesterday, I just purely showed you guys the swatches. So I need to think about what I want to do with that palette. I want to do something different, but I don't know what yet, so that will come up soon, hopefully. I need time to think. So today we are going into the mini controversy palette. Now when I initially saw this, because this palette had completely different shades pretty much apart from one from the conspiracy palette, I really wanted to get it, whereas I think with the Jawbreaker they were kind of similar. I don't know, there was just something about the Jawbreaker one that didn't draw me in as much as this one did. Don't know whether it was the hype or the love, the packaging, I don't know, but I just knew that I wanted this as well, so I got it. I love the packaging. It is beautiful. It looks like your TV static, like a metallic sort of chromey sort of effect on the front. It is beautiful, and then the packaging inside is just, it's the hollow. The hollow draws us in. So inside you have like the darting across the front in holographic. It's just beautiful. You can probably see my finger marks all over it now, because obviously I have created the look you can currently see on my face, which you will see in a minute, but I just wanted to talk about it, show you the swatches, and then if you want to continue and watch and see what colours I use to create this look, then you know, you can carry on watching.
Right guys, so the first shade we're going into is Cry on My Couch, and we're just going to set our eyelids with this pretty much, because it's a perfect eyeshadow to set your lids with. Then we're going into Diet Root Beer as our transition shade. Basically with this look I am just bringing it right up towards the brow, and then I'm blowing out the outer edge so it just looks more exaggerated towards the outer edge of the eye. So I'm just building up the colour and bringing it right out as far as I can to like outside of my eye socket basically, and then I will also in a minute take the shade in the outer corner as well and just blow it all out. Doesn't have to be super neat, it's just all blended. Now we're going into the shade My Apology, and we're just going to focus this just in the crease and then on the outer corner. So I'm using like a small detail brush at the minute just to add the colour, and you will shortly see me switch over to switch over to another brush to blend it all out with. And this is me blending here now. So just blend those two colours together. I didn't want to go all the way up over the top of the root beer colour. I wanted to show that colour off still a little bit too. Now we are going to cut our crease, and we're just going to do just a basic inner corner cut crease. Once we've done that, I didn't show you the shade, but it is my boyfriend's purse that I'm applying right now. And then I'm just blending it out with a little blending brush, like a fluffy spectrum blending brush. Now we're going in with a Renaissance Flick from Makeup Revolution just to do a basic eyeliner. I apologise if I sound a little bit all over the place. It is really late. I just wanted to get this edited and up for you guys to see. So if my speech is a little bit off, it's because it's late. Now we're going to do the same on the other eye. Now we're taking our Bare Minerals mascara. This is the Lashtopia mascara, and we're just applying that just for now onto our upper lashes. Now we're taking an Avant primer just to prime my face after I've dropped it on my lap, just to prime my face before foundation. Now we're taking the Maybelline Superstay foundation. I think it is the shade Ivory, but I forget I've left it upstairs. So we're just going to apply that all over our face and then blend it out. Once we've done that, we're taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealer, and this is the shade 05, and we're just going to apply that under our eye and then blend it out. I think I kept hearing noises, don't know what it was. Taking the same concealer, I'm just dotting it on my forehead and running it down the bridge of my nose, and then I'll put it on my upper lip and my chin. And then we'll blend it out. Now we're taking a Rimmel Clear Complexion powder and we're just setting our areas that we've concealed and basically just our face. And now we're going to the Hoola Benefit bronzer just to contour. So I usually just contour my cheeks and around my forehead. That's pretty much all I do. And now we're going into the Elvira palette and we're taking the blush that's in there, and it is the shade Super Unleaded, and we're just applying that to our cheeks. Now we're going back into the Conspiracy palette and we're going into the shade Diet Root Beer again, and we're just going to apply this under our lower lash line and blow it out so it joins with what we've blown out with the upper eyeshadow, if that makes sense. We're just joining it all together and making it all blown out. Like you're creating a big panda eye, but a pretty panda eye. Just blending that out. Then we're taking the shade My Apology again, and we're just going to put that over the top, more focused on the lower lash line towards the lash, and then we just blend that out as well. Once you've done that, you do it to the other eye. And then we are going in with a mark liner from Avon, and we're just lining our waterline. It's just a black liner. Back into our Bare Minerals mascara for the lower lashes. And now we're applying these Eyelaw Vegas nail lashes. And for the lips, we're going into the colour Wifey. And then we're going into the Brain Freeze palette and the shade Frozen Fruit, and we're applying that to our highlight points, our cheeks and tip of nose and upper lip. And now we need a wig. Much better.
For now, we're going to get into the inside of the palette. So it has 9 shades and all of them are individual in comparison to the Conspiracy palette. There is nothing the same other than this middle shade here, which is the Diet Root Beer one. These are all completely different, and that is what I loved. I loved the fact the shades were just like nothing like the other palette. And Diet Root Beer is the most beautiful transition. It is a beautiful, beautiful shade. So I wasn't bothered the fact that that was a repeat in there, because you always need a transition in a palette, and that's it. I really, really love the colours in this palette. I don't know how often I will reach for it, but I really like the look I created right now. I kind of tried to keep this one a little bit more not so out there with the colours, so just to show that you can do something like more, I say neutral, and I just can't help myself, I end up just going a little bit OTT, but this is quite neutral for me when it comes to eyeshadow looks. So and I really like it. I really like how it turned out, the whole blowing out again. Like I don't know, I'm just loving this sort of blown out sort of look at the minute. Plus you don't have to do a wing with this, so it can't, because it's so like blown out, you don't need a wing, and I like not doing wings because I'm not the best at wings. So yeah, I really love it. So what I'm going to do now is I have filmed a little bit of separate footage of the swatches, so I will show those to you now. Obviously you'll hear me voice it over with the names of the shades, and then I'll be back in a second to tell you what I think of the eyeshadows now I've actually used them and played with them. So carry on watching and I'll see you in a second.
Flat Earth, Cry on My Couch, My Boyfriend's Purse, Controversy, Diet Root Beer, My Apology, Exposed, Cancelled, The Simulation.
Those are the swatches. They were a little bit messy, so I do apologise. I usually do better when it comes to my swatches, but because some of the colours bled into others, I don't know whether anybody noticed that, but I'm really sorry if you did notice that. These shades are really pretty. The metallic shades, the ones that I've got on my eyes now, is the colour My Apology. Is really pretty. Usually for me, I don't always go for shimmer shades so much all over the eye, because I'm literally breathing on 40 right now. It's literally, I can touch it. I turn 40 next year, so I tend to, because I bear that in mind, I tend to avoid a lot of shimmers because of that. I love shimmers, don't get me wrong, they are beautiful, they're stunning, I love them, but I usually tend to pop them in the sort of inner corner and not all over the eye, whereas this time I've kind of gone like a little bit more shimmer all over, and it works. I quite like how the look. I wanted to do something a bit more, I don't know, is it grungy? Could I get away with this being grungy? I don't know, I just really like it. As for the blues and the purples, obviously you guys, if you've been here long enough, you know I used to avoid blue like the plague because it used to be my least favourite colour. Then I got the Blue Blood palette from Jeffree Star, and it made me fall in love with blues a little bit more. I still don't reach for them that often, but I don't hate blue anymore. I'm not so scared of blue anymore. But yeah, all the colours are really pretty. I mean, the Flat Earth is a completely different colour. I need to use that at some point, because it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a baby blue, but it's like blue grey. I don't know how to put into words what that shade is, but it is really nice. My Boyfriend's Purse is what I've got on in the inner corner, and it is really nice, and they blend like a dream. I can confirm right now, these eyeshadows, as all of Jeffree Star's eyeshadows, they are so easy to blend. They're just so easy to blend, and you get a good gradient when you do blend. It doesn't take a lot, and you don't need a lot. The colour My Apology, literally hardly even any of that went on my eye, and I smoked it out, and yeah, you can't miss that colour. It's definitely there. So yeah, overall do love this palette. Think I might take it because this weekend, well, you guys are seeing this Friday, so for you, tomorrow I'm going to Edinburgh for the weekend. Well, we're going for overnight for the weekend because we don't want to leave the kids too long, so we're going overnight to Edinburgh, and we're coming back Sunday. So I wanted to get this filmed and up so that you guys can see, you know, the internet's going to be saturated, but I wanted you guys to see what I thought of it and how I thought it worked. But I really do like it, and I might take this one with me because I'm kind of liking this eye look right now. Don't know whether I'll reach for the blue, maybe, I don't know, because I'm taking, rather than, my hair is a mess. Just gonna put it out there, you guys have seen me wearing wigs quite a lot recently. My hair is just, I just can't deal with it right now. I don't want to re-dye it, and I'm just being really lazy, so I just wear my wigs. In the day when I'm doing school runs and things, I just shove my hair up. But if I know I'm going somewhere, especially this weekend, I am going to taking I think 2 wigs. I'm going to wear one on the way there, and I have another wig that I've just got, which is like it's like a platinum-y blonde wig. I've literally just got it, and I kind of think I might take that. It's really long, and it's almost like a blondie grey sort of colour. It's really nice, and it is a lace front again, so I won't have to wear a hat. But we are going to Edinburgh, so it could be pretty cold. Anyway, I'm going off topic. I might take this with me. It is beautiful. Both palettes are amazing. If anybody gets this, because a couple of you guys have said you've bought it for your daughters, or even if you've bought it for yourself, they're gonna love it and you're gonna love it. I know some of you have got it for Christmas and you're not allowed to touch it yet. You are gonna love touching these. Like the Conspiracy palette itself, you're gonna die. Those shimmers and those, oh, they're just amazing. So I am so glad that I was so lucky enough to get these palettes. Like, they're not back in stock now. I mean, the pre-orders have gone out and I don't know whether they're all gone now, but the pre-orders have gone out and I know that they're not stocking till 2020. Because I was watching Rich Looks, apparently the reason that they can't do any more of the palettes or any of the range, the eyeshadow palettes, is because of one particular colour, and it's the yellow one. I think there's an ingredient in it or something that is that they need and they haven't got enough of to make, you know, the amount of palettes that they need to make. So yeah, that's the reason why it's sort of been put back, I think, because they need the exact ingredients to make the colours, because you want to have it exactly as it should be, don't you? So unfortunately for you guys that have to wait, it's really sad. I honestly feel so lucky that I managed to get it, and everybody else I'm sure feels exactly the same. I would like to try the lipsticks. I'm currently wearing like Wifey, I think it is, but I would probably like to try a couple of the lipsticks. There's a couple there that I like the look of. But yeah, that is my review, first impressions of the Mini Controversy palette. I really love it. I hope you guys like this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't, subscribe to the channel, see what else there is to come. Currently running a giveaway. I've said this in yesterday's video too. I forgot to put the card in the cornery thing, but I'm currently running a giveaway, so you should totally go and have a look for that, because there is a Jeffree style lipstick as one of the prizes, so you should totally go and check it out. But I'm gonna let you guys go. I hope you have a great day, night, morning, evening, whatever it is you're doing when you're watching this, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.